It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the NFC champions, the Chicago Bears. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Rip, 23. Hey, 11.
Going to the air right away, Lawrence. And incomplete to open things up.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
2nd and 10.
On red.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And a scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
13, move. Hey, I'm gun. Go.
Lawrence will throw. That's complete. It's Bashal Tootin. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Check. 11. Turn. This is hot. Silver.
Now Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Jaguar
let's go.
First down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 43 yards.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like...
And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Tootin. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together.
What is up?
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll go. Here's Williams. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Rip, 23.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Jags are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling.
Touchdown! His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jags will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Bashal Tootin with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Williams. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Trayvon Walker in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They'll empty out the backfield and ready for a 3rd and long. To throw, Williams. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Brian Thomas, 61 yards. And the Jaguars are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run.
The 37-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
That's good.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
10 at the 49-yard line.
The biggest game, the biggest stage, Super Bowl 63, 1 quarter in the books. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They find some open field here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Ready, set.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Ready, set.
Play action. Now Williams. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Ready, set.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Bears 7.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bayshul Tootin with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Jaguars continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
35, Bears 7.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Up the middle they go. Merritt, just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Merritt. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 76 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll try the left side. Merritt. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Merritt. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Ready, set, hold on.
Now a handoff up the middle. Merritt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Go win him, go win him.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Ready, sir.
On first down, Merritt. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
A gain of 4.
Now they'll change things up. Here's Williams. His throw caught right around the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 3-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They get this out left. Touchdown Bears! Colston Loveland in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
35. Bears 14.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Williams. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
To throw, it's Williams. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. This is caught inside the 15. Call that a gain of 38. A big mark march forward on the third down conversion.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
They'll run on first down. Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Second and 14. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, here's Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
11.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They'll get this out to Tootin. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 10.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
11. Sink right.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, Soko, it's hot.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Bashal Tootin, 72 yards. And the Jaguars are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Up the middle they go. Narrow. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 146 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Think right open.
Check smash.
Here we go.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10.
Hey, tomato.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one goes for 24 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Lawrence. Throw right side. Pulled in by Hunter. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. 1 to go here in Super Bowl 63 in that final frame after this timeout. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Red on red. Hey, danger. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal.
Hey, kill. Red.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 98 yards. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
42. Bears 21.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
This one deep into the landing zone, returnable from the 2-yard line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
All right, let's go.
And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
A gain of 32 that time.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big 4th quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
Stay right open. Silver.
Now Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Bears 21. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10. Here's Williams throwing to start the drive. They've got his man complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A huge play there for Chicago. 47 yards.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Williams. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Williams with a little touch pass forward. Yeah, he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 6. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
What is it? Hold on.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
Think right open. Red on red.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's brought down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
1st down, Jaguars.
Hey, kill. Silver.
Now Lawrence. This is caught.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Lining up for the point after.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Bears 21. Chase McLaughlin set to kick
Following the
off.
touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete.
Now he's loose again.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McLaughlin for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Jaguars 63. Bears 21.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Set to kick off.
Breaks through the contact. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly